Beneath our feet lies a hidden world, bustling with extraordinary life and unseen complex societies. This is the story of ants, tiny creatures whose collective strength rivals the greatest empires on Earth. After leaving her birth nest during a nuptial flight, her sole mission is to establish a new kingdom. Deep underground, she sheds her wings and seals herself inside a tiny, isolated chamber. Here, without food for weeks, she relies entirely on her stored fat energy to lay her very first eggs.
She meticulously tends to these eggs, nurturing them into larvae, and eventually her first worker generation.
Once mature, these tiny, infertile females take over all construction and foraging duties. With the first workers emerging, the small nest officially becomes a thriving colony.
Ant society relies on a strict division of labor, where every individual performs a specialized role.
Workers are split into various castes: foragers, nursery helpers, excavators, and soldiers. At the heart of it all is the queen. Her sole purpose is reproduction, laying thousands of eggs. Specialized nurse ants continuously clean, groom, and feed the growing larvae around the clock. Builder ants work tirelessly to expand tunnels and maintain perfect structural integrity. Soldier ants, equipped with oversized jaws, stand guard at entrance paths to protect the colony. Communication is key to their success. Ants interact primarily through chemical scents called pheromones. By laying invisible scent trails, a single scout can lead thousands of nestmates directly to food. When ants meet, their antennae touch to exchange chemical signals, status updates, and food samples. This rapid exchange of information allows the superorganism to react to threats instantly. Foraging is a continuous, high-stakes operation essential for fueling the massive population. They gather seeds, dead insects, nectar, and sugary plant sap to sustain the colony. In exchange for food, ants protect these aphids fiercely from dangerous predators like ladybugs. Leafcutter ants take agriculture further, cultivating massive underground fungus gardens using freshly cut leaves. They do not eat the leaves directly, but use them as compost to grow their sole nutritional source. Ant nests are masterpieces of architectural engineering, featuring advanced ventilation and climate control. By opening or closing entrance shafts, they regulate internal humidity and temperature precisely. This ensures optimal conditions for developing eggs and vulnerable larvae year-round. Some subterranean nests extend meters deep into the earth, surviving floods, fires, and winter freezes. Life in the macro realm is constant warfare. Territory boundaries are fiercely contested. Neighboring rival colonies frequently clash over valuable foraging grounds and food resources. These battles display tactical coordination, with worker armies assembling in disciplined formations. Beyond conflict, ants play a crucial, irreplaceable role in planetary ecological balance. Their constant tunneling aerates the Earth, allowing air, water, and essential nutrients to reach plant roots. They are major seed dispersers, carrying seeds to nutrient-rich underground locations ideal for growth. By recycling organic matter, ants recycle nutrients faster than almost any other creature.
As a colony reaches maturity over several years, it prepares for its ultimate purpose, expansion.
The queen begins rearing new winged alates, virgin queens and males destined to fly. On a warm, humid day following rain, thousands of winged ants emerge for the nuptial flight. They take to the sky, mating mid-air to scatter genetic diversity across vast distances. Males perish shortly after mating, while young ant queens land on distant soils to carry on the legacy. Her unending duty spanned decades, a burden willingly carried by the founding queen. Her legacy is the bedrock upon which we stand. Some queens live for over decades, laying millions of eggs in a single lifetime. When the queen eventually dies, the colony's heart stops. No new workers can be produced. Yet nearby, new queens are already founding young nests, ensuring the eternal cycle continues. A silent, mighty empire beneath our feet, living proof of nature's endless wonder and ingenuity. Deep within the forest floor, we find the true metropolis of ants, a complex society hidden in plain sight. Every morning, thousands of worker ants venture into the unknown to keep the colony alive. Inside these subterranean highways, work never ceases for a single moment. At the heart of the empire rests the queen, the ultimate mother and vital heart of the entire colony. Attendants cater to her every need, ensuring she remains healthy and protected. The future of the kingdom rests in the nursery, where eggs receive round-the-clock maintenance. As larvae hatch, workers constantly adjust humidity and temperature levels for optimal growth. Outdoors, individual foraging workers face enormous challenges relative to their size. Behold the worker ant, defined by its strong mandibles and a reddish-brown exoskeleton. It navigates the forest floor, and finding rich food sources like honeydew provides vital energy for the worker's home. To share the discovery, the scout leaves a trail of subtle pheromones for others to follow. Within minutes, an organized highway forms, demonstrating incredible swarm intelligence. Proportionally, an ant's jaws exert force hundreds of times greater than human bite strength. Carrying loads up to 50 times their own body weight is a routine task for these workers. Specialization is key. Major soldier ants stand ready to defend key choke points. Their head geometry often acts as a physical barricade against unwanted intruders. Nature is unpredictable. Sudden rainstorms present a catastrophic threat to colony stability. Swift coordination allows workers to seal entrances before floodwaters penetrate deep inside. By linking their bodies, ants construct dynamic structural dams, using nothing but physical unity. As the storm passes, the resilient colony immediately transitions back to routine operations. Repair teams work tirelessly to restore airflow and clear obstructed pathways. Through social food sharing, or trophallaxis, vital nutrition spreads rapidly across the nest. This shared stomach serves as an information network, passing chemical signals throughout the group. Constant vigilance keeps rival insect colonies and predators from invading territory.
When discovering immense food items, heavy lifting units assemble to transport the prize.
Without a single leader giving orders, self-organizing forces move obstacles effortlessly. Stored provisions ensure the colony survives harsh seasons when foraging becomes impossible. A new generation emerges from pupation, ready to fulfill predetermined social roles.
Scent integration is vital. Without the correct colony smell, an ant is treated as an enemy.
Service, please. 2 scallops walking.
Yes, chef. Heard.
Dark stones placed on upper mound slopes act as natural solar heat collectors for the nest below. In exchange for sweet honeydew, soldier ants offer complete protection from predators. Personal hygiene ensures sensory organs remain sensitive to chemical communication.
Once a year, these virgin queen ants, with their large abdomens and glossy black exoskeletons, gather for the magnificent nuptial flight.
High above the canopy, new genetic lines blend to found future dynasties.
Shedding her wings, the young queen prepares for a life spent entirely subterranean.
Alone in the dark, she excavates a single chamber, the seed of a new kingdom.
Without food, she relies entirely on stored wing muscle reserves to rear her first brood. These firstborn workers are small, but they immediately assume responsibility for the colony. As evening descends, external foraging slows down, but work in deep underground continues. Ants take hundreds of micronaps daily, keeping their energy reserves continually replenished. Through unity, dedication, and strict order, an ant colony functions as a single superorganism. A complex civilization operating silently right beneath our footsteps.